Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Daily Nail. I am Tara, your host. Happy to be here today. Took the day off yesterday, spent it with my son. Um, he's on vacation this week. And actually, today's going to be even nicer than yesterday. So, definitely grateful for that. I'm going to put some peel base down on my nails. I cut my skin right here last night when I was filing with this file. I must not have seasoned it properly or something. I've cut my skin multiple times with that file. Just want to clean up my shape a little bit. This nail is kind of rough. I might buff it out and re-top coat it. I literally just popped off my other mani. It was the one I posted this morning. A CN Designer Dips mani, and we're doing another one today, CN Designer Dips. I was late getting my dips from her, so I just want to get one more mani done, and then I'll move over to Fairy Glamour again. Do a mani for them. Okay. All right, here's my peel base from CN Designer Dips. This stuff works awesome. Oh yeah, my pinky. Let me buff it out. It was bumpy, you know. Right there, it still is. Okay, that's smoother. I'm going to use a 2-in-1 base and top coat on this nail just to make our life easier here. Okay, let's cure that. I do want to pull up the live. Oh, looks like I was in Reddit the last time I was using my tablet because Reddit came up. But I have to wait till my hand's done curing. My nail is done curing before I can pick it up. I'm sorry, not pick it up. Change the tablet. I don't know why I said pick it up. I just wasn't thinking. I just kept talking. Let me close this. There we go. All right, that was 60 seconds. So now we'll go in with our peel base. I don't know why I just closed it and put it away. I want to get this down immediately here, so it will take a few minutes to dry, and during that time I'll tell you what we're going to do for the manicure today. It's going to be a cute one, I think. This is probably my favorite collection out of CN Designer Dips. Released a whole bunch of new collections. It's our biggest release of the year. And she released oh my god, I don't even know what the name of this collection is, but it's all speckled dips in pastel colors. There's 5 different ones. There's a pink, an orange, a yellow, a green, and a blue. And then each one has black speckles in them. And we're going to use them all today. All right. Okay, this peel base seriously dries so fast. I've never used anything that dries as fast as CN Designer Dips peel base. All right, home. Let's see here, YouTube. Not now. Close that out. See if I can find it. I'm gonna have to search it. So those are the main updates. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We'll continue watching today, but yeah, I feel like they should be like. There we go. Found it. Who's here with me? Say hi. Waiting for it to all load up. There we go. Hit the thumbs up button for me. Top messages. No, we want all messages. Okay, good morning. My name is Tara. You're watching the Daily Nail, in case you didn't know. All right, so let me show you these dips. I haven't even had a chance to swatch them yet. Okay, so Candy Shell is the pink one. Oh, and by the way, all of these dips glow. Here's Candy Shell. So it is pink with black speckles. Perch. It's more like a peachy orange than an orange. So I appreciate that. Birdie is the name of the yellow. Robin is the greenish color. And then Birdsong is the blue. So what I'm going to do, I was originally going to ombre these on every finger, but I changed my mind. Thumb and index finger are going to be with Candy Shell, the pink one. My pinky's going to be with the blue one, Birdsong. And then my middle and ring, I'm going to ombre all 5 colors on those 2 nails, starting with the pink and finishing with the blue at the free edge. Backwards, starting with blue. It doesn't really matter. But that is my plan for today's manicure. And this might already be dried. Look, oh my God. See it's insane how fast this peel base dries. I can't recommend it more highly. And it works very well. I'm wearing medium length almond shaped gel tips from Luxie Nail. Sometimes I get them from iGel Beauty too. They're both very similar, except Luxie Nail has slightly wider size zeros, so they fit my nail beds better. I have wide brands. Their biggest tip doesn't fit my thumb, Anyway, so that's what I'm wearing. And then I have gel top coat over them because peel base wants something shiny underneath it. Whether it's your natural nail, which is usually shiny, or to make it shiny. And so then I put my peel base down after the top coat. All right. So let's start with our pinky with the blue and just dip this twice. We're going to do the full nails first. I have my Precision Tool Lint-Free White, my CN Designer Dips liquids, and the nice cut right above my nail here. We're going to probably do 2 layers of each color unless we don't have full coverage. So cute. I love these speckled egg dips. Always have. I have a speckled gel topper. It's a matte one from Luxie Nail, which is really cool. You can make any dip or gel speckled and give it a matte finish. And I also have a speckled dip powder. It's in a clear base, so you can put it over any dip. And that's from Cosmic Nails. It's called Bespeckled. And you can get that at Cosmic, and you can save at Cosmic Nails with code Tara10. Oh, there's a black glitter right in here, right near my cut. I really want to get it out. All right, I got it. All right, let's brush it off, and we're going to do our layer number 2. Give that a shake back into the corner. You can see that's kind of a lot of black at the top of that, so I'm going to shake it out a little before I dip. There, that's better. Okay. Brush off. It's really pretty too because these dips give a milky finish. So you can see through the colors to the speckles underneath on the first layer. It looks really cool, especially when they're finished. But even here, you can see the black speckles from the first layer. See that? Okay, so we're done with the blue for now. I'm going to put it away so nothing spills. We're going to do my pink nails next, which are going to be my index finger and my thumb. I'm going to brush out this cupcake liner. We can use it again. So now we're moving over to Candy Shell. I love that name. Reminds me of the Cadbury eggs with the candy shell. I love those too. They're so expensive though. Way more expensive. I mean, they were always more expensive, but now they're like almost out of reach price range. Just for one of those little bags, it's $2 at CVS. I know CVS probably more than other places, but that's what we have near us. Come on, dry skin. There we go. Pretty. Let's do our thumb. Okay. Wipe up. So see, I'm going around my cuticles here, just cleaning up any dip. Okay, I got it. And also any glitters that might be in my cuticle line. If we remove it now, we won't have to file it later. I'll dust these off. Okay. I've been watching the Lori Vallow trial. This is somebody talking to Lori Vallow's dead brother's ex-wife. Okay, gorgeous. All right, let's do the thumb. Layer number 2, and the coverage is good. I don't see any streaking or anything that's going to be an issue that I need to do a third layer for. Might be different when we ombre on the other nails. Sometimes ombres don't, go on as thick because you're tapping the powder over, but we'll see. Whoa, I almost knocked that over. Okay, looks good. A little tacky. All right, dust these off. Now for the ombre, I'm going to pour out a little bit of each color into separate cupcake liners. So actually, we don't need all this pink. I'm going to put some of it away. So in case anything spills, we don't we don't lose all of our dips. So there's our pink. We got perch right here. Birdie. Robin is the green. I keep thinking Robin would be the blue one, because robin eggs are blue. But the blue one is called Bird Song, also a very appropriate name. You can get these dips now at CN Designer Dips on Etsy and save with code FRIENDSGET10. This is the cutest collection ever, you guys. All right, so let me get a little more organized. I do have 5 separate ombre brushes. You do need one for each color. I'll put my nail right in the middle here. So let's do the ring finger first. I'm going to go over my nail 2 times with base coat to make sure I got a nice, good, wet layer on there, so it doesn't dry too fast on me. Okay, let's go. I'm going to pick up. Orange. I feel like I'm not moving fast enough here. Shoot. Uh-oh, I think I covered my whole nail. I didn't get any blue in it. I gotta redo that. All right, let me clean it up. I didn't do a good job. I don't even see any orange on it. All right, let's do that again right now. You got to stay much closer to the top of the nail with the pink.
How old were they when you guys got married? If you saw this in pictures. I was 22 and Alex was 24. Okay. And I'm familiar with how much older Alex was.
Let's try this again. Okay. Yellow. I might have to scrub this blue.
So anytime that you guys went to visit the parents, that's when you saw this behavior.
Still tacky on the side.
Otherwise, how was his behavior in the apartments other than, I guess, kind of touching her?
Dang.
At the apartment, I didn't really see them interact too much. It seemed like here in Utah, she had her friends that she ran around with, and Alex and I were always together. And so I didn't see a whole lot of interaction. I just remember a lot of the conversations about him wanting to beat up the guys she was dating.
All right, let's brush that off again.
Where she was going and what.
We didn't pick up a lot of the speckles. We're definitely gonna do a third layer here. I'm gonna go backwards up the nail this time. Make sure we get our bottom colors in. I should have did that on the second layer. I forgot. So we start with the blue this time. There we go. We got to make sure we get some of those speckles. Green. I can work slower this time, right? Because this is our third layer. Yellow. Orange. Now just some pink at the top. This is looking much better. You can see I'm hardly using any of the... Look how cute that looks. I love it. Hey, Patty. Oh, you made it. I'm glad you're here. Now I have somebody to talk to. I've just been talking to the camera. Nobody's been interacting with me. I'm doing a CND Manny. She released a whole pastel speckled collection. And they glow too. Hold on one sec. It's a little wet still. That's better. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the next nail. Pretty. Hold on.
I noticed she said he got rebaptized and then he got excommunicated again. And then I just don't think he ever bothered to try to get rebaptized. So he was always
Okay, it's a little, see, it's a little bare right there.
He had very strong opinions, but where Alex is weak is he was just sexually promiscuous.
But I think it'll be all right. Okay. All right, let's do again. We'll start with the pink, and then on our second layer, we'll work our way up, starting with the blue. Again, I'm going to go over the nail twice so we have enough time to work. That first layer of base coat dries so fast, so... Okay, there's our pink. Orange. Yellow. Green. Get some blue on here before it's completely dry. All right, let's see how it looks. Patty, I don't know if you were here when I was working on my first nail, but after the first two layers, it didn't look very good. After the first layer, it looked bad. After the second layer, it was like meh. But after the third layer, it looked good. So I have faith in myself. All right, let's do layer number 2, see how it did end up drying and I hardly have anything on the bottom of the nail. That's why I think we ended up doing 3 layers. So let's start with the blue. Just at the tip. Green, yellow. So I'm just tapping right over where I want the powder to go. And you can see I'm holding my nail, holding the brush really close to my nail. That gives me more control. Now the pink at the very top. Tap off. Looking better. We do need to do a third layer to match the intensity of the color, I think, to the ring finger. All right, let's brush it off. Okay, we're going to do one more layer. That should fill in more of those black glitters as well. And this time we'll start with the pink again. Okay. Pink. Orange. Yellow. What are you up to, Patty? Patty Boom Daddy? Yeah, 3 layers. It was nice yesterday. It was so warm out. So we had a good time. Hopefully we can get out for a walk again today. It's supposed to be 66 today. No, 68. Yesterday was a high of 66. But I didn't tell you, but just before that, like 2 days in a row, like 4 days ago, I woke up and there was snow on the ground. A dusting of snow on the ground and on the cars, on the grass. It was crazy. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's spring. All right. I want to just place a few dark glitters in here if I can. Okay,
And that was
that looks good.
the search for the kids.
So we'll put these away, and then we'll have to top coat the nails. All right, bird song.
All right. I'm going to.
Nick bought me a ring off of AliExpress during their 15-year anniversary sale, but it's out for delivery finally today. It's a blue moissanite ring. They have blue and green moissanites. They have different colored ones now, but it's blue, and then around it, it has a whole bunch of white moissanite stones. Then around that, it has a halo of blue moissanite stones. Then more white. It's an oval shaped. They call it an ethnic bracelet. It's on an ethnic ring. It's on Amazon for like $90 something, and it was under 40 on AliExpress. Same ring, same brand. It's sterling silver. But if you want a real gold ring, 10 karat gold is going to be over $200, and 14 karat gold is over $300. And that's just for the little bit of gold, you know what I mean? It's crazy right now, the price of gold. Oh my God, I did something wrong. Shit. No, okay, I'm good. I thought I poured them into the wrong jars. I was scared for a second. These colors are gorgeous. I love the orange one, how it's peachy and not orangey. And this pink is a really pretty color. It's not too light. I don't know. She's so good at coming up with like very beautiful collections, colors that you wouldn't think to put together, you know? The mani I posted today, I would have never thought to put those colors together, and they're so gorgeous. Oh, Frost Patty? And you're in the 80s? That's crazy, right? I saw the mani you posted the other day, or I don't know when you posted it. Have you been using Photo Room? I haven't seen your pictures. I've only been seeing Janet's. I have some ultra clear from CN Designer dips we're going to use. Let's use a cupcake liner because it is overflowing.
So, I'm not really sure. Did you provide the Chandler Police Department with a?
So the Lori Vallow trial, because it's on the West Coast, it doesn't start till, like for me, 1 o'clock, you know. They don't start at 9 on the West Coast. They start at 10. Or at least this court does.
So I've read the information that you provided. I'm assuming you typed the information out.
I did.
Okay. What is it that you can actually talk to us about regarding all of this?
So I can only share the conversation. So I was married to Alex many years ago, and our marriage
Okay.
ended within a year.
So we're just encapsulating or putting a layer of clear acrylic over our nails to protect them from when we file. I always recommend putting a layer of clear over. It doesn't only protect your nails, but it protects your like activator brushes and your base and top coat brushes from staining. There's multiple reasons.
He was still really, really mad about Joseph Ryan because of things with his sister Lori.
Okay.
Because told me that Joseph Ryan had possibly sexually abused the kids, as well as Kylie. But when I would ask Alex a lot of questions about it,
Okay.
and dig deeper, then it would turn into, well, we're just trying to get custody, and he would flip-flop around quite a bit on whether or not that abuse had actually taken place, whether they had any proof it had taken place, or if they were just playing games to try to help his sister get custody. But in that conversation,
All right.
that he wanted to date Joseph Ryan.
There we go.
Fight so that he could kill him. And if I had really at that time thought he was serious, because he said it in a joking way, but it was so creepy and weird.
It's not loading. Really, Patty?
Last time I ever
It's not? Photo room?
Jail has not been kind to him. He's off his rocker. I really don't want to have this guy in my life anymore. So I just never spoke to him again. That was the last time.
Try sending it to me and I'll see if I can load it up on there for you. You know what I mean? Download it to the photo room so then you can do it. There's a way you can click on something to collab with people. So like I could invite you, you can invite somebody, like I could invite you to collab on one of my pictures and then you'd be able to change it. You know what I mean? And work on it. But yeah, so I think we could do it that way.
I'm not 100% sure on this.
All right, time to activate. A little lumpy.
Did he ever go into any details of what he did?
Take a plastic bag here. I'm going to use a plastic bag just to help hopefully smooth out my nail a little where the bumps are.
He told me that the reason he did it was because Joe was making it difficult for Lori to get custody of the kids. He
Okay.
also claimed that he did it as punishment for sexually abusing the kids. He said he thought Joseph deserved to die because of the sexual abuse.
These ones turned out cute.
But really, Alex couldn't provide any. Well, I didn't feel because I was like, well, are you sure? How do you know? Did you take the kids to a doctor? I was asking a lot of questions, and he just couldn't be straight with the answers. But those were his reasons that he stated to me that he had tased Joe.
Okay, did he say that he had tried to kill Joe that time, or was it?
Okay, that's really smooth. This one, not so much.
Trying to kill him. He just wanted to hurt him.
Okay.
He wanted to kill him, but I took it more of, I want to kill that guy, you know, just kind of conversational. I didn't think he would actually.
All right. I'm going to press this one down too. I have a couple glitters that are sticking up. I want to get those flat if possible. Gotta do this hand again too. I gotta put new tips on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alex had kind of fallen off the radar. So we hadn't talked for about a year. And,
All right. So sit now and cure. Yeah, I saw the mani you posted, Patty. It was pretty. I liked it. I commented on it this morning.
So you got divorced in '93?
Yeah. Yeah, that, you know,
I wonder if my package was delivered. I'm just looking to say.
As soon as I married him, I didn't know his family before we got married. Dated, whirlwind romance, got married, then I got to know the family, and there were so many crazy dynamics in that family.
No.
And I've gone back since all of this came out and read my journal for a period of time, and there was just a lot of crazy dynamics.
I'm checking my notifications.
And it caused a lot of issues right away, and it actually
All right.
made me scared and nervous.
Okay.
How so?
And we thought of that, because it was a lot.
My two files that I like to use, they're both 100 by 180. This one's a little thicker. This is a little thinner. And actually, let me do this because I've cut myself with this a couple times. Maybe I didn't season it well enough or something. All right, I'm gonna start just by doing underneath the nails. Smooth that out real quick.
He would pick her up and she'd wrap her legs around his waist and he would kind of bounce her up and down on himself.
Oh, really? What happens when you hit download, Patty?
Simulate setbacks. And I have brothers and I would never act like that with one of my brothers. And
Where is everybody today?
my
Geez.
dad talked about their sex life in front of us constantly and it just kind of seemed to be a game for them. So we talked about their No, not at all. All of this was going on in the family, in front of everybody. They had no shame.
Okay. So that obviously was kind of an alarm for you, I'm assuming, during your marriage.
Yeah.
And did it continue? Was it more than one time that you saw it?
Yeah, it was just about every time we were with them. Now, Alex and I only lived
Okay,
together
let's get this.
for about 4 or 5 months. And then I just knew that that family was too weird, that I had made a big mistake. And so I got out.
Okay. So at the time,
Okay, that looks good.
yes.
Not
Except for the cut up there, but the rest of it looks good.
neither one of us were being active.
Okay.
And I was only baptized and active
Oh.
for a year of my life anyway. I wasn't really ready to go here.
All right. How did Alex talk about Lori?
Well, he was a really, really protective big brother, but he also talked about her being hot, and he sexualized her quite a bit,
Move this out.
and that he was just also really, really protective.
I'm gonna change this because I've heard this conversation many times already. Give me a second. Whoops. Knocked over a box. All right. And my Shein, dust filing dust on it, but I'm wearing my Shein skirt. That's actually shorts. Ugh. Here, Laura got one too. That's so weird, Patty.
Here's what we are expecting today. Detective Youngwood will be back on the stand, and Lori.
How is running? What'd you do yesterday? Run errands with Jadis?
The cross-examination happened yesterday. Got a little intense.
Or was that the day before yesterday?
Lori,
Was that Sunday?
Detective Youngwood is not afraid to speak up to Lori, and we saw the detective questions about her interview with the police.
What's going on with Jeff?
With Lori and Tylee. And clips were played of the interview with Lori, at least, tiny little clip, like 10-second clip of Lori giving her account of what happened at the house the morning that Charles was shot, and Lori's reaction, and everybody being nonchalant at the scene. So we can go watch that and get caught up. Then I think we have 5 more witnesses, maybe 6, that the state has. Pretty much all law enforcement, and the state has said they plan to rest on Thursday. So we have the trial until Thursday. Then we have the break, the Easter weekend break. Then Monday, it's Lori's turn to do her defense.
Okay, to shape my almond nails, I just bring the file down the sidewall here on an angle and then curve it when I get to the free edge. And depending on how round you want it, you know, you can adjust your file.
And then she's done. She can try to call witnesses.
That looks good.
She
Okay.
has a list of witnesses. We don't know the status of the witnesses. In fact, this morning, before the jury comes in, I believe we're going to hear about working this expert in cell phone extractions and whatnot. They couldn't open the flash drive that the state gave them. They've been having problems getting into the files. So she's going to try to get him to testify, I believe. We'll see if the judge even lets it in. Because she filed the list with
Move this one out. These might not even have to, well, I'll still buff them afterwards. I was going to say they might not even have to be buffed, but.
If she tries to get witnesses in, tries to get them to testify, maybe they have the chance to prosecute them and whatnot. Option 3,
All right.
she herself takes the stand as the only witness. And if she does that, then she will need to write out her questions beforehand. Thank you, Lisa. Ruby, good to see you. And when she writes those questions, or her advisory council will read them to her. She can't just get on the stand and do a monologue. Now, if she does take the stand, that immediately opens her up for questioning from the prosecution. And for the first time,
That looks good.
her under oath, having to tell the truth on the stand and being asked the right questions. Maybe she'll do it. What do you think? I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think Lori's going to take the stand? So those are kind of the 4 pre-options that she's got. So let's say the defense takes Monday.
I move this one out too. They are a little textured because of these glitters, so.
Which will probably be about an hour, maybe.
And I bumped a couple, so that needs to be smoothed out too.
And I don't think, I mean, in Idaho, the jury took, was it a day and a half? At least a day. No, they went Thursday afternoon, and we had a verdict by the next morning, Friday afternoon. So they took about a day. And then
Oops.
with Chad's about the same.
Hmm.
I don't know if Lori's going to need it. This jury's going to take a day. Maybe. Maybe they will. It's just one charge. Very serious charge. Someone's asked me, what street is the courthouse on? This is, so it's the South Tower. On the computer, I believe they still have listed the judges.
All right, we just gotta
The judge is borrowing the courtroom that's bigger so that more people can sit.
shape the free edge.
So,
I'm gonna smooth this a
the
little.
courthouse is in the South Tower, downtown Phoenix, on First Avenue, near First Avenue and Jefferson Street. It's on the 5th floor, courtroom 5B, I believe. So, we'll see. So basically, a week from now, we might have a verdict. That's just, me thinking out loud. And then we're back at the end of May for Lori Vallow Daybell's second trial regarding the attempted homicide of Brandon Boudreaux. That one will be spread out in June because there's a judicial conference that I believe the judge needs to go to.
Okay.
The attorneys need to go to. It
Cute.
April
All right, let's
some
buff.
more time. But I'll be here. I'll be back in June. I hope the weather's just nice in June. I don't think it will be.
Just having hip surgery. It's in May. Going to be in May. All right, good.
Yesterday, I mentioned during Corporate Insider
Wait a minute.
about a jury
So I thought they wouldn't schedule it. Did he quit smoking?
I never got back to it. So I apologize. Next you were like, what about the jury issue?
Refresh my memory about that.
You know what? Okay.
What did he say, that he would quit in time or something?
Actually, this is not the building, by the way. It's not that building. That's where Maury's other hearings were. So many of you have told me you've gone into this building, which is the central court building. It's not. You're gonna want to go to South Tower. I'm gonna go this way now. Okay, so the jury issue. Yesterday, after the Social Security guy was on the stand, apparently they went into a sidebar where the white noise was played. And apparently one
I gotta clean this up.
15 said to 16 that he was having an issue himself with Social Security. And then 16 said something back to him that he couldn't believe how much money Maury was getting from Social Security. The conversation
All right.
was something like that. Someone overheard it. And someone reported it.
Gonna use my ergo file.
The judge then, later on in the afternoon, sent out all the jurors. He called the number 15
That looks good.
and he said, did you make a comment about Social Security?
This goes around your cuticles, near the end of your mani. You do it when you're filing, and it helps to get rid of any dip in your cuticle line and just perfect that shape.
To be a fair juror in this case. He said no.
It files away
Let's not talk about this case.
any dip that might be out of that nice round shape, like that. Okay.
The judge said, did you make a comment about Social Security?
Now I'm just gonna clean off my nails. If you're at home, you can get up and go rinse your hand with warm water. But I'm gonna use some isopropyl alcohol on a nail brush here, stiff brush. Get rid of all that filing gunk.
I'm sure it was just small talk.
This is what the nails look like right now. So we're gonna get ready to top coat, which means activate again. So here we go with another layer of activator. This is the one that combines with your dip top coat to make your top coat dry.
All the time together. Lunches they ate together.
The first time we put activator on, it's to harden the nails. This time it's to dry our top coat.
They just kind of are doing their thing.
Okay.
I'm getting here to the courthouse. And
I like to let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute or so, and then I take a lint-free wipe. I wipe down my nails, and then we're going to go in and do 2 layers of top coat. They came out really cute. Don't mind the cut right above my pinky nail, but I think they look adorable.
After court starts, we'll have the video on our East Side of News YouTube channel, which, by the way, huge shout out to all of you. Last night, this was so appropriate. On my birthday, yesterday,
I can't believe nobody came today, Patty.
100,000 subscribers, which is a huge, huge, huge milestone. When we launched East Side of News 2 years ago, 10 years ago, some people that I know in the media industry are like, don't do YouTube, that's going to hurt your website. I'm like, no, we got to do YouTube. Never thought it would be this big, and was just, I think it's very cool that it was while I was live chatting with you guys on my birthday that we had 500,000 subscribers. So maybe
Well, at least that means nobody will miss me if I'm gone. Not on YouTube. Not doing lives anymore.
We'll see. Hopefully it's not a trial like that. Hopefully, it's good news when we hit a million.
All right.
Okay, but I did get your questions, but I
Top coat time.
Today, and I hope that you have a great day. People are asking about the time. It's 10:15 Arizona Pacific, 11:15 Mountain, 12:15 Central, 1:15 East. You know what? Just go with 10. 10, 11, 12, 1. 10 o'clock. Plan on that. Okay, everybody, gonna head inside. This is the courthouse. So
Okay.
it's the South 4 building. It's very tall.
I'm using 3 strokes to go over each nail. This is how I prefer to do it. But they say to use as few strokes as you need to get your nail covered on this first layer. Don't worry about making it perfect just yet. All right, so now I'm going to go in. This is when you can do a more detailed coat, but honestly, I do the same thing, 3 strokes, and the only difference is I'll cap my free edge.
You know, the opening statement I thought was the one place where she took a moment and got emotional. I don't believe any of this stuff because I know so much. You know so much, but the jury only knows what they hear in the courtroom. So I think it's.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, Patty, but this Lori Vallow trial, the jury doesn't even know that she killed her 2 kids. And that she was convicted of conspiring to kill her husband's wife, too, then wife. It's so funny, though, watching her represent herself and ask. She had to cross-examine her brother, a woman that her husband went out on a date with, like, the night before he was murdered. That got testy.
Yes. What did you think of that cross-examination?
I thought it was, you know, to go into a
Super pretty.
I'm a little jaded. I have to forget that you never know what's going to happen in the trial. Like, as much as you prepare, oh, yeah, I know what this is about. Something happens that you don't expect. The woman who's on a date with Charles the night before he's.
Maybe it would have been prettier if I had done all 5 nails ombre, but we'd still be sitting here. I wouldn't be done. That's for sure.
You know, I don't know what the jury's going to do with it. Again, I think prosecutors really have to.
Oh, you had a phone call, Patty? Wow, to what?
Lori was not in this marriage. Like she had moved on.
What are you saying wow about?
But I thought this was an opportunity where, if it was a lawyer doing it rather than Lori got very personal.
Like it? You see it?
And she wanted to make this woman out to be a villain. She's not a villain. She's a woman on an app looking for someone to date, perhaps looking for someone to spend her life with. There's no evil associated with that. I thought what she could have done, rather than bring out the clause and try to make it women until you date married men, rather than go down that road, which is like, okay, you can do that, but like it doesn't really get you closer to where you want to be. Her opening statement, Charles.
What?
In the story.
Oh, Lori Vallow. You have those? You have what? What do you mean? Oh, by Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix Dips makes the same ones? Do your nails. We should do a fraternal twin. They're perfect for Easter. I might leave these on all week.
Charles didn't tell you that we were trying to reconcile, and she has a lot of leeway to do that, right? Charles, I feel so bad that you spent all this time and were invested in all these conversations.
All right, it's just me and you, so I'm going to end the live. These are going to be dry in a minute, and I'll throw some cuticle oil on, but it's just us, so I don't need to go through the whole blah, 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 blah. Showing the nail piece sleeve and the ring and the cuticle oil and all that, you know. Plus, I'm waiting on that ring, so. All right, Patty. Text me later if you want. I'll be around. Have a good day. Love you. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.